Okay, what if I told you that you are literally leaving anywhere from $500 to $1,500 on the table every single year? Seriously, no surveys, no weird gimmicks. We are talking about real cash that could be deposited straight back into your checking account every month, just by using the right card for things you're already buying anyway. Right now, most folks are actively losing hundreds of dollars a year by either sticking with the totally wrong card or by not using a rewards card at all.
Welcome to The Explainer. I am so pumped to have you here today because we're looking at a strategy that can instantly put money back into your pocket. Seriously, in 2026, cashback credit cards are more generous than they've ever been. So our goal today is simple. We're going to review the absolute best cashback cards on the market right now, show you exactly which one fits your specific spending habits, and reveal the ultimate stacking strategy to make absolutely sure you maximize every single dollar you spend this year.
Okay, let's dive into this playbook. First, we'll cover the cashback golden rule. Then we'll look at the top 7 cards for 2026, followed by how to stack your cards. After that, we'll discuss how to avoid the overspending trap, and we'll wrap up with your 2026 action plan.
Part 1. The Cashback Golden Rule. Mastering credit first.
Before we even touch a single card recommendation, I need to be incredibly clear right up front. This entire strategy we're about to discuss, it's strictly for people who already have full control over their spending. You need to burn this golden rule into your memory right now. Pay your full statement balance every single month without exception. Not just the minimum payment, the full statement balance. Because if you only pay the minimum, you are turning a genuinely brilliant financial tool into a devastating financial trap. These cards are only profitable if you use them purely as a convenient payment method and pay them off completely every 30 days.
Because here's the crucial point, this punishing number right here, 20 to 29%. That is the brutal interest rate you'll be hit with if you carry any balance from month to month. And let me tell you, that interest will instantly wipe out any 2% or 5% cashback rewards you thought you were earning, and then some. Basically, if you currently carry credit card debt, your only priority should be paying it off before you even think about getting a rewards card.
All right, moving on to Part 2. Top 7 cards for 2026, the arsenal.
All right, assuming you're following the golden rule, let's shift the energy back up. It is time to introduce our arsenal, the top 7 cards for 2026. Think of these not just as credit cards, but as highly specific tools for a specific job in your wallet. Kicking things off with our pick for best overall, the Wells Fargo Active Cash Card. This one is for the person who just wants maximum simplicity. It earns an unlimited 2% cash back on every single purchase. No rotating categories to track, absolutely no annual fee. Just a flat 2% back on everything forever. Plus, it boasts a really solid $200 welcome bonus after you spend $500 in the first 3 months, and it gives you a 15-month 0% intro APR on purchases. That is incredibly useful if you have some large planned expenses coming up.
Now, let's see how we can build on this with specific categories. If groceries are your biggest expense, the Blue Cash Preferred from American Express is simply in a class of its own. It earns a massive 6% cash back at US supermarkets on up to $6,000 a year. It also gives you 6% on select US streaming services and 3% on transit and gas. Now yes, it does have a $95 annual fee, but look at the math here. If you spend just $500 a month on groceries, you're getting $360 back per year. That easily offsets the fee, making this an absolute powerhouse for families.
Also, with gas prices up 28.4% in 2026, a great gas card is more valuable than it's ever been. Enter our best for gas, the Costco Anywhere Visa by Citi. This thing gives you 4% cash back on gas and EV charging worldwide for the first $7,000 per year. It also gives you 3% on restaurants and travel. If you already hold a Costco membership, this card essentially costs you nothing extra. The only real drawback, your cash back is paid out annually as a Costco reward certificate in February, rather than hitting your account monthly. But for heavy drivers, the value here is just undeniable.
Now what's really interesting about this slide is the dynamic that emerges when we compare our best flat rate card, the Citi Double Cash, against the Wells Fargo Active Cash we discussed earlier. The Citi Double Cash is the original 2% flat rate champion. You earn 1% when you buy and 1% when you pay it off. While the Wells Fargo card is definitely better for that upfront $200 sign-up bonus, the Citi Double Cash is actually the ultimate tool if you need to consolidate existing debt because it offers an unbeatable 18-month 0% intro APR on balance transfers.
Moving on to the best no annual fee card, we have the Chase Freedom Unlimited. This is an incredibly versatile foundational piece. It earns 1.5% base cash back, 3% on dining in drugstores, and 5% on Chase travel. But here is the secret weapon. If you're building out a Chase ecosystem, you can convert this cash back into Chase Ultimate Rewards points if you hold a Sapphire card alongside it. Doing that effectively doubles your rewards value from 1 to up to 2 cents per point, and it costs absolutely nothing to hold in your wallet forever.
Speaking of Sapphire, what if you just want the biggest upfront cash value? Well, the Chase Sapphire Preferred consistently takes the crown for best welcome bonus. Right now, that bonus is worth $750 or more in travel when redeemed through Chase. You'll earn 3x on dining and online groceries and 2x on travel. There is a $95 annual fee, but that's quickly offset by a $50 annual hotel credit and, of course, that enormous welcome bonus. For people with strong credit who travel and dine out frequently, the first-year return on this card is truly exceptional.
Finally, wrapping up our top 7 is the best for online shopping, the Amazon Prime Rewards Visa. Look, if you do heavy shopping on Amazon, getting this is a complete no-brainer. You get an unlimited 5% cash back on Amazon and Whole Foods, plus 2% at restaurants, gas, and drugstores. There is no annual fee as long as you have your Prime membership. Just think about it for a second. Spending $200 a month on Amazon and Whole Foods automatically gets you $120 back a year. It's almost too easy. Part 3. How to stack your cards, the 2026 Synergy. So, we've reviewed the individual tools. Now let's transition to the overarching battle plan. Using one card is good, sure, but combining specific cards unlocks truly exponential value. And this brilliantly illustrates how this ultimate 2026 cashback stack works in action. Check this out. Card 1, the Amex Blue Cash Preferred, handles your $800 a month grocery budget. Card 2, the Costco Anywhere Visa takes care of your $200 a month gas budget. Card 3, either the Wells Fargo Active Cash or Citi Double Cash sweeps up your $1,000 a month on everything else at a flat 2%. By deploying this 3-card stack, this household yields roughly $580 to $700 in cashback per year. That is real money for zero extra effort, beyond just pulling the right plastic out of your wallet at the right store.
Part 4. Avoid the overspending trap, the psychological danger.
Okay, I need to pause here and de-escalate the excitement just slightly, because I have to deliver a critical psychological warning. This is the trap that catches millions of Americans every single year. It's where the rewards game tricks your brain. Look at the massive discrepancy in these spending columns. Studies consistently show that people spend 12 to 18% more when paying by credit card versus cash. The rewards literally make you feel like you're winning, so you justify buying that extra item. But think about the math here. If earning 2% cash back causes you to spend 15% more at the store, you are actively losing money, not making it. The discipline required here has to be ironclad. You only use these cards for purchases you are going to make anyway. Groceries, gas, utilities, nothing else.
Part 5. Your 2026 Action Plan, Step-by-Step Execution.
Let's pivot to our final, actionable strategy. We've talked about the big macroeconomic concepts, we've ranked the best cards, and we've warned you about the psychological traps. Now let's apply all of this directly to your wallet with step-by-step execution. I want you to follow this strict timeline. This week, check your credit score. If it's above 670, you're going to qualify for most of these cards. Choose one card that matches your biggest spending category, apply, and immediately set up autopay for the full balance. This month, use that card for regular purchases only. Do not change your habits. Your cashback should feel like a pleasant surprise at the end of the month, not a justification to spend more. This year, earn your welcome bonus, watch your credit score improve from responsible use, and after 6 months, consider adding a second card to start stacking.
Cashback credit cards are one of the very few financial tools that genuinely reward you just for doing what you already do. The right card basically acts like a permanent discount on your life, so I want to leave you with this thought. Are you leaving money on the table in 2026? Take a hard look at your current spending. Look at the cards we covered today and ask yourself, which card is missing from your wallet? Take charge of your financial rewards today, set up that autopay, and start earning exactly what you deserve.